I just want everyone to know that I've fought with Dr. Shiva for a long time for the past, well, feels like a long time for the past 5 years. I was raised in a religious household. I still pray every day. I go to church every Sunday. But one of the most important lessons that I was raised with is that you always do the right thing no matter what. When evil tempts you to compromise and take the easy and convenient path, you say, "Get behind me, Satan." Anything less than that is a sin. I was taught from a young age that a good Christian, a follower of Christ, should imitate Christ in all things. And if we are really to imitate Christ in all things, then naturally that would include whipping the money changers and throwing them out of the temple. There is a time and a place for that. But one thing Christ never did throughout his earthly ministry was make Faustian bargains for political expediency. I cannot imagine standing before my final judgment and telling my king in heaven, "Well, Lord, I had to do the lesser of two evils. I mean, yes, I knew that this other guy was defrauding people and scamming people and doing all sorts of perverted illegal stuff with kids. And no, I didn't blow the whistle on him or anything about it because I needed all of his political connections. But it was all for a good cause, Lord. You understand, right?" Yeah. If that sounds like you, if you are living a double life of contradictions with skeletons in your closet, but you're hiding all of that thinking that LARPing as if you're fighting the good fight in public is going to make up for it, yes, I'm sure the Lord understands. I'm sure that Jesus understands that you're the exact same type of hypocritical scumbag that he cast out of his father's temple. The thing I respect most about Dr. Shiva is that over the past 5 years that I've known him and all the battles we've fought together, he doesn't tolerate such contradictions, not in himself, not in the movement that we've built, the movement for truth, freedom, and health. From the Boston free speech rally where the mayor and the police commissioner of Boston tried to slander us as Nazis and whipped up a mob of 40,000 people thinking we were literally the KKK to try and shut us down, or back when he went down to New Jersey in 2019 when he grew up to fight the bill that was going to rid religious exemptions for vaccines for school children. But as a systems scientist and an expert in the immune system, he knows that one size fits all medicine is bunk. At first, all of the anti-vax people down there were excited. Oh my goodness, finally a scientist in the movement. And they all wanted him to work with this guy, R.F. Kennedy. But Kennedy, all he wanted to do was negotiate with the politicians. Told people, quiet down, don't protest too much. It might upset the Democrats. Well, Dr. Shiva knew about this guy, is that he endorsed the vaccine queen Hillary Clinton 3 times. This guy, RFK, goes in front of his audience and says he's for vaccine safety one day, and then he goes in front of another audience and says he's for full vaccination of all Americans. Typical self-contradicting political celebrity. So being an honest guy, Dr. Shiva exposed the bastard and went on the warpath against him because he doesn't compromise no matter how much people beg him to. Oh, you got to work with this guy or you got to work with that guy. Yeah, but they're scumbags, so we're not going to work with them. And I've seen time and time again, he is completely uncompromising, completely dedicated because of where he came from, a dirt poor village at the very bottom of the Indian caste system. His journey to where he is now and the battles that he had to fight to get there and continues to fight without compromising, again, make him someone that I see following the example of my Lord Jesus Christ with his actions. And that is the kind of movement I want to be a part of. And that is the kind of person I will fight with through hell and back. Do not compromise with corruption and evil. Destroy it. Dr. Shiva for President 2024. Service is citizenship.